Hello again, YouTube's the latest cards and collectibles. Got a 7-card PSA reveal. Bought a card from eBay. It was over 250 bucks, so we had to go through their authentication process. And I just got this in too. It's out of 100. I waited a long time before. I'm glad I waited for the most part to buy anything Justin Fields or really any really big cards here in the last 6 months, because the market is just a way better time to buy now than it was 6 months ago. So really love the Revolutions, numbered out of 100. I think this is the, I cannot remember which one. Sunburst, I think the Sunburst South 75. But anyways, I ended up getting this bad boy for low 20s, I do believe. And if you'd have bought this in the beginning, you'd have probably paid 100 bucks for it. But still, give me some Justin Fields cards. Love me some Justin Fields. He had a really good game last game. This is the second card I got that has been sent through this eBay process. So I would have showed the other card being open, but I flashed my address, and I don't need any crazies out there trying to track me down. So I just start a new video instead of editing it out, because I'm low quality, low budget here, no production value. Even though I do have editing software, I don't even care to use it. So I'm just waiting here. At some point, I said I'll be done with school in 5 weeks. So I think once I'm done there, I'm gonna actually get a real camera and get a real setup going on, instead of being, indie film, like an indie film guy right now. So, of course, you get the famous blue. This is a nice card. If I'd have bought this card in August, it would have cost me twice as much as I got it now. Well, this is all fancy. Look at this thing. Fancy schmancy. Man, I can't believe this is a free service as of right now. At some point, they're not going to make this a free service. This little case is pretty decent here. Okay. All right. This is the gold foil out of 50. This is not the Target box, but this is out of 50. And if I'd have bought it in August when the hype was up, this is going for more than 400. I got it for low twos. I want to say it's right around 250 out the door. And this is out of 50. Great looking card. I'm not even exactly sure why I bought it. Well, obviously I'm a Justin Fields fan, but it's a little bit more I wanted to spend on a card of his right now. But there's obviously only going to be a few of these on the pop report. So, beautiful card. PSA 10, pressed gold out of 50. Looking good. And I tell you, this is the first one of these I got. The last two that I had two? Or just last one that I had done didn't come with these fancy magnetic cases. They just threw them back in the box. But nice looking case. Yeah, not too shabby. Now here for the nuts and bolts here, there's 3 Tua cards in here. There's 2 Tua mosaics, reactive orange. I'm not sure why I sent them in at the $30 price point. I've seen them; they've been selling here lately for like 50 bucks. I mean, I basically am not going to get my money back no matter what the grade is. But I mean, if Tua comes, all it takes is one good game. So I have some Tua cards, PSA 10 Tua cards on eBay right now that we're selling at the end of September for twice as much as they're selling for now. So I just need Tua to have a good game. Not accepting any low ball offers, even though I've got all sorts of good low ball offers. So, I'll say one thing, man. PSA, make sure to, securely wrap your stuff. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I just don't want to flip the box around because I don't need any crazy people knowing where I live. Ugh. All right, man. There's probably an easier way to do this because it's going to be a box inside a box. But actually, this isn't a box inside a box. Last time, because the order was bigger, I guess it was just. I probably should have saved this box. It's actually been a good box to actually ship stuff in. Let's go and pull this thing off. Oh, man. All right, thing. All right. Enough of you. I've had enough of you. All right, so only 7 cards. $30. Send in, which is the back here. Here's the back. Said I already know the grades. I couldn't wait. A couple of them I didn't understand. I'm gonna have to crack one of these bad boys open and take a look at them. Because if you may watch my last video, but I sent 36 cards in last time and 33 of them were 10s. I got a pretty good eye, or at least so I thought. I mean, I've sent a few orders in. At this point, I'm Jim Minning like 85% of the cards that I've sent in, and Anyways, this is Michael Thomas Red Crystal Auto out of 75. I bought a ton of Michael Thomas cards in 2016, and this card was probably $20 raw back in those days. Now selling probably for low 100s. If you'd ever come back, and I don't know, man's got to play to have any value in these cards. But this is a nice card. I used to have the one out of 50, out of 99, 149 auto, just a regular silver prism auto. I had a camo. I had pretty much, but this is the only one that was really grade worthy. I sold all the other ones raw. So, of course, we got a 10 on this card. I think if he comes back and plays out a couple of games, maybe $400 or $500 if I want to sell it. Right now, it isn't going for that. Probably half that, but he hadn't even stepped on the field. Love these. I had so many Michael Thomas cards, and I still have some really good Michael Thomas cards, really high-end Michael Thomas cards. And when you buy them in 2016, they were just dirt cheap. And, yeah, Zeke cards, I lost pretty much. Yeah, those haven't been going. You know, I bought a bunch of those in 2016, though, not so well. They're almost the same. They're cheaper now than they were then. All right, this is a Michael Thomas Gold Prism, rookie introductions. Once again, I can't remember, it's 2016. I probably didn't pay more than $20 or $30 for this card, if even that. Thought I had a pretty good chance. This is the Gold Mojo here. And this is what she looks like. Another good-looking card. I have a Zeke card just like this that I paid $200 for raw way back when, and they probably didn't even sell. I didn't do anything sales for that anymore. But did good here as well. Got another PSA 10. Couple good-looking Michael Thomas cards here for you Michael Thomas fans out there. This one had a hard time finding this one in the system. This is is this a Father's Day? No, this is Panini Day or Black Friday. This is one of those versions of the card, but it is also the out of 10. This is what they would call the Rapture. And a Panini Kickoff Day apparently is what it is called. So this is a Rapture out of 10. I have a lot of, see it on the bottom corner there. I do have a lot of low number Michael Thomas cards. Again, another 10. So if he ever pulls his, kind of lost. I love Ohio State guys, and Michael Thomas has just been hard for me the last few years to really get behind because he's a special, man. I don't know. He's just like I don't know. He's like a diva, and I don't know. Well, anyways, enough of that. This is a Tua field level Prism Silver. See, I bought 3 of these total. First one I paid $105 for back when you shouldn't have been buying cards in 2020. And I paid $37 for one and $44 for the other. I sold the other 2 raw, made some money off them raw, sold them one for $100 and one for $85. Because the $85 one had a couple of those little dimples on the surface, nothing crazy. This one was clean enough to get graded. So, beautiful card. Hoping that he can come back and have a good weekend because I got a bunch of Tua stuff, bunch of 10s in the Tua. Got that one. 10 there as well. Now I got a couple more of these Tuas that I don't understand. There had to be something severely wrong with these cards. You can see the corners look good. Corners are good here. The surface was clean, and I got a 6 on this thing. I have no idea what humanly possibly it could be, and PSA doesn't tell you anything. There's no surface issues here. Oh my God, it might have been the top to bottom centering. I don't know. I got another one. Same deal. I've never got less than an 8, and I got a 6. I guess I don't know. I don't know. There had to be major surface issues look at the corners. Corners on the back are all good. Edges are good. There had to be some major surface issues on these cards, and I looked at these things, several times. No print lines, no nothing. I don't know. This is mind-boggling. This card is actually, there's a guy that's been buying a lot of cards from me, and he's just going to get this thing for free. It's not even, I can't even sell this thing. I don't know. Crack it. Look at it again. If I'm able to sell it raw, to sell it raw. Don't know. This card broke my heart. This is the card I truly wanted to do well on. I didn't do bad. In fact, I think I'm going to resubmit it. I only got a 9. It's got a different case because it's thicker. I don't know where I went wrong here either. All the corners on the front looked good. There was no surface issues on the cards. On card auto. Pulsar first off the line out of 21. I mean, the back corners are good. I just don't know where I went wrong here. Is that a corner ding? It couldn't have been. I inspected these cards like nobody's business. I don't think that's a corner ding. Different kind of case, though. Haven't ever seen a thicker card in. Broke my heart. I don't know. I might end up cracking this one and sending it back in because it's on card auto. Pulsar, purple, color match, J.K. Dobbins if he can stay on the field. I mean, but anyways, that's that. I mean, I got some good cards here, hoping that Michael Thomas can come back, and I'll definitely list a Tua this weekend. Yeah, that's that. I mean, is what it is. Disappointed about these two Tuas. I'd have known at the time I sent them in, I thought I'd be able to get 100, 120 for them, and if they made it 10. But no, apparently not. They're not even going for nearly that. And, of course, we got this in the mail. Beautiful card. Anyways, you can follow me on Instagram if you like. It'll be in the description. I do have another PSA order coming in. It just made it to grading. It's funny because my $30 order from the time PSA got to PSA is 13 days at PSA my $30 order took. So with shipping from my end, their end, it was less than 3 weeks. Now I got a $50 order in those for these other two cards. It just made it to grading on Friday. So no real rhyme or reason, but I mean they're pumping them out. I mean I guess if this had been a 200 card order, it'd probably been different. But I don't ever send anything huge. That 36 card was the biggest I've sent in, but they came back quick. So if you're sending them in, you're sending small orders, you're probably gonna get them back quick. And even the $50 orders, I'm probably gonna end up having it back. I'm assuming close to 3.5, less than a month. But anyways, enough of the rambling. Thanks for joining. And we'll catch you in the next one.